Okay. So let me say something really quickly because I'm in the process of editing. Well, not really editing too much, but getting ready to put up a video. And I have said something about this before. But I'm just now getting, to talk about it a little bit more. I mean, it's public. Um, I have two nieces. Okay. One of them I just mentioned in another video. And it's deep. It's deep. I'm not here to talk about it per se, but my niece just went to prison. She has not been tried. She has not been sentenced yet, but she is pregnant. Due soon. In a women's prison. She is accused of eliminating her child's father. She's 28 and he is 30, almost 40. Well, he was. She is also accused of eliminating their 4-month-old son. My baby girl. She was on crack. That drug has been the plague for my family on my mother's side. That's my mother's oldest son's daughter. Kiana, I love you. But do not say one comment if you're gonna say something against your sister. Not under this video, okay? Out of respect for me. Yeah. I know that it frustrates me when I see people post mainly on TikTok and they don't really give any information and they just leave it like vague and leave you guessing. I really came on here to make a statement, but before I make that statement, let me go ahead and say pretty much as I can say, because again, this is fresh. This just happened. So other than what you may see online, you really gets nothing from me, because I'm not finna talk about, I'm not finna cooperate, I'm not finna admit to, I'm not getting ready to justify, I'm not getting ready to get this book, okay? Because that's how I roll, okay? I can't do nothing with how everybody else roll. This is how I roll for my niece. However, she had a situation she was in with her on again and off again boyfriend, and she had a drug addiction, and they had a very traumatic and volatile situation. And there's articles, true or false, there's articles out there about their issues, or some of them. But apparently he was telling the police that she eliminated the baby last year, in the beginning of last year, March. They have not been able to determine a cause of passing for the baby. Autopsy, they did all that. But they did determine that the baby had cocaine in its system. So she is not formally charged with the elimination of the baby. The charges on that were some kind of child abuse or neglect or something like that. I can't remember. He went to the police, and I'm just trying to say what's already public, and not all that's public, but I'm just giving you the bare, story. He went to the police and was like, she did this on purpose. See this message she sent me right before this happened? She did this on purpose. Now, allegedly, because I'm speaking on what's public. I'm not speaking on police records or any inside information or nothing like that. Allegedly, he said, see this message? She sent me this message. This is the last time you're going to see him. You better look at him now. Something to that effect, right? There was a charge on her mid last year of, I guess, obstruction, tampering, witness, something. And I guess that alleges that she was trying to get him not to testify, or to tell him to stop lying, or don't say that, or something to do with him and what he's telling them. Because they, again, they don't have a cause of passing for the child. And he said, oh, yeah, but I know she did it. I believe she did it. So I guess they were going to revisit it. Clearly, they were not necessarily leaving each other alone. Very violent, allegedly on both ends, situation. Again, there's articles. You go to the Facebook posts, there's plenty of people even saying, I had to break them up plenty of times, that sort of a thing. And then there is an article about him beating her pretty badly last year, and at her apartment, her getting away, having a neighbor call the police. The police, they're having to get like a damn near SWAT team to, try to talk him to coming out. And I don't know if it was that time or some other time that he kind of got away, and they was out there trying to get him back and get him arrested and blah, blah, blah. And you see his mugshot. I want to say Tyrone Biggums, but I'm going to try to be a little more respectful because he has a family. And that's my baby. So, I done already told some heads off online because, they talking about my baby girl mugshot and all that. Bitch. If you from Vietnam, then you know who that is you talking about. So you know what they say about them doctors. Alright? Cut shit. Anywho. Yeah. So there's stories about what may have happened on this day. Who knows what's true? There's no trial. I mean, it just recently happened. And she is in a women's prison with her aunt in the same prison. And she's pregnant. I believe it's a girl. And I believe it's his. But on that day, whatever occurred, it is alleged that she eliminated him with a sharp object that you may use to cut some steak or something. There's versions that are supposed to be floating around that there's some video. There's versions floating around that there's supposed to be witnesses to some degree, like a neighbor's house that she may have gone to. There's stories that she may have drug his body and left it. I mean, this is printed and published. And try to clean up and leave the body as if Hey, these are stories. So it's alleged that she eliminated him and eliminated their baby months before. I went to his sister's page yesterday and looked at it, and I saw she loved her brother. She posted pictures of the baby in the casket, the funeral, and her brother in the casket and everything. I read her captions, and I said to myself, she loved her brother just like I love my niece. And I will remind myself often of that. Because, that keeps me more respectful, more humble towards the fact that people lost him. Just like apparently my niece is lost to some degree. I guess certainly to us, to the other children that she had, to the one she's about to have. I don't care how none of y'all feel watching this. Just for the record, not to be nasty, because there's all type of people watching this, right? And I've already seen a lot of different comments, but when people talk about GUNs and GUN control, no, we need to get a control on people. ourselves. What's happening to us?